Hey, TFAX fam, welcome back. Buckle up because we've got a sizzling scoop straight from the world of reality TV gossip. First up, Kevin Federline is stirring the drama pot. He just dropped his explosive tell-all memoir, You Thought You Knew, and guess what? He admits he didn't even give Britney a heads up. After reading his revelations, Britney said she just wants to stay in bed. Meanwhile, best-selling author Colleen Hoover is making waves by standing up for Britney. On the same day K-Fed's book released, she rallied fans to catapult the woman in Me to One. Can we get a round of applause for Team Britney? And then, a shocking video surfaced of Britney driving erratically after a night out, reportedly spiraling over K-Fed's bombshell memoir. Witnesses say she nearly hit a friend. What's going on here, folks? And finally, Federline claims their sons have stopped seeing Britney again, saying they're terrified and worried for their mom. He even hinted at some shocking things they've witnessed. Yikes! Is this a family in crisis? What a roller coaster. If you want more juicy updates like this, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications so you never miss a beat. Now, let's dive into the details of Kevin Federline's explosive claims. Kevin Federline just dropped a bombshell that's shaking up the world of pop culture. His explosive tell-all memoir, You Thought You Knew, not only reveals shocking anecdotes about his life, but also dives deep into his relationship with ex-wife Britney Spears. Why does this matter? Mainly because it touches on their tumultuous past and the ongoing dialogue surrounding her life post-conservatorship. On October 21, Kevin Federline officially released his memoir, and let's just say it didn't come without consequences. Britney, who has been battling her own media narrative for years, has publicly reacted to his claims, stating she is overwhelmed and just wants to stay in bed. Federline's admission that he wrote the memoir without reaching out to her first has further fueled the flames of criticism against him. He opened up in an interview with Kyle Sandilands and Jackie O. Henderson, admitting he hadn't spoken with Spears in several years. This lack of communication is raising eyebrows, especially given the sensitive nature of his revelations. In his memoir, Federline makes several startling claims about their relationship, touching on the impact of the Free Britney movement and how it has affected their family dynamics. He shares stories that some fans are calling damaging, alleging that Britney exhibited erratic behavior during their time together, including shocking moments he characterized as alarming. For instance, he claims that their sons, Sean Preston and Jaden James, woke up to see their mother hovering over them while holding a knife, a revelation that many are questioning. Responses have been swift and varied. Critics on social media are labeling him a scumbag for airing their dirty laundry in such a public forum. Fans of Britney are standing firmly by her side, expressing outrage over what they see as an opportunistic move by Federline to profit off Spears' struggles. One fan tweeted, "It's unfair and hurtful. He's only using her story for his gain." Interestingly, while Federline paints himself as the misunderstood ex-husband, many are asking what his true motives are, especially since he's been out of the limelight for some time. He asserts that it was time for him to tell his story after feeling like others have been narrating it for years. But at what cost? Federline has received backlash not just for the claims he made, but for supposedly cashing in on his ex's vulnerabilities. According to sources close to the situation, Spears herself feels that he is profiting off her reputation and the struggles she has faced. While Britney attempts to navigate her post-conservatorship life, this memoir adds a layer of complexity to her healing process. She took to social media, sharing her frustration about the revelations and the pain it reopens, emphasizing, "Trust me, those white lies in that book are going straight to the bank, and I am the only one who genuinely gets hurt here." This candid statement clearly illustrates her feelings about the toll this tell-all has taken on her mental health and familial relationships. And it's not just fans reacting. Literary figures are also poking their heads into this drama. Best-selling author Colleen Hoover has taken a public stand, advocating for Britney's memoir, The Woman in Me, which launched the same day as Federline's release. Hoover even encouraged her followers to support Britney's book, signaling a clear divide in public opinion about these two competing narratives. Fans are expressing their outrage over Federline's admissions, with one commenter stating, "It's like he's making a profit off her pain." while another suggested that this gossip battle reveals the stark contrasts in the way the public views both Federline and Spears. Stick around because this story is far from over. Plus, Colleen Hoover is championing Britney in a major way that you won't want to miss, creating a powerful show of support amidst the chaos. Colleen Hoover is stepping into the spotlight, and this time, she's got Britney Spears back. In a stunning show of support, best-selling author Colleen Hoover is rallying fans to push Britney's memoir, The Woman in Me, to the top of the charts on the very day that Kevin Federline dropped his controversial tell-all. This narrative clash is impossible to ignore. On October 21, the same day Kevin Federline released his explosive memoir, You Thought You Knew, Colleen Hoover took to social media with an ambitious call to action. The acclaimed author urged her followers to help elevate Britney's memoir to #1 on the bestseller list. In a Facebook post featuring an Amazon link to The Woman in Me, Hoover wrote, "Let's get this baby to #1." Fans reacted swiftly, with comments pouring in from supporters of Spears saying they would buy multiple copies to boost the sales. One fan shared, "Already have the Audible, purchasing a physical copy to show more support," while another chimed in that they had convinced their partner to buy a copy too. It was clear that Hoover's advocacy was rallying a passionate fanbase eager to see Britney succeed despite the chaos. Colleen Hoover isn't just a writer, she's a cultural force. Her previous works have topped charts and captured hearts, and now her support for Britney signals a larger conversation about the influence of women standing together in the face of adversity. In response to Hoover's post, many fans expressed gratitude, commenting things like, "Love to see you supporting Britney. She's been through so much," emphasizing the collective spirit of empowerment that is beginning to surround Spears as she continues to reclaim her narrative. Meanwhile, Britney's own promotion on the same day as Federline's tell-all likely shook things up, as she urged her followers to check out her book. Though some may find it ironic that both books dropped simultaneously, this clash of perspectives brings to the forefront the ongoing public dialogue about Britney's life, career, and recovery from her conservatorship. However, it's worth noting that Spears' memoir has received significant praise, selling 1.1 million copies in its first week alone, catapulting it to the top of the New York Times bestseller list. The audiobook, narrated by actress Michelle Williams, even became the fastest-selling release for publisher Gallery Books. This contrasts sharply with Federline's mixed reviews, as critics have been quick to scrutinize his motives, accusing him of exploiting his past with Spears for financial gain. As celebrities and fans alike take sides in this unfolding drama, Hoover's endorsement of Britney highlights the stark difference in public opinion. While Federline's narrative attempts to position him as misunderstood, many see it as a calculated move to profit from Spears' struggles, a sentiment that has ignited outrage. Furthermore, Hoover's involvement links the literary world with pop culture, showing that even the most successful authors can recognize the importance of solidarity in the face of adversity. Hoover's support brings added attention to Spears' memoir, which chronicles her music career, her lengthy conservatorship, and personal battles with mental health, all crucial aspects that resonate with readers. Fans are buzzing with mixed reactions. Some hail Hoover as a queen for supporting Britney, while others speculate about the true motives behind this timely collaboration. One commentator remarked, "It's surreal seeing Colleen stepping in like this. It feels like a true sisterhood moment." Keep it locked because there's more on this roller coaster ride. And just when you think we've covered all the drama, wait until you hear about Britney's alarming behavior that recently surfaced. Things are getting intense. Britney Spears is reportedly spiraling, and the latest footage is raising serious concerns. After Kevin Federline's tell-all memoir hit the shelves, new video has surfaced showing Britney driving erratically following a night out. This incident underscores the ongoing challenges she faces in her life post-conservatorship and the impact of recent events. The dramatic video, obtained by the Daily Mail, reveals Britney leaving a restaurant in Thousand Oaks after a night out with friends. According to eyewitnesses, her behavior was alarming, as she was seen driving her black BMW in a reckless manner that raised serious flags. The clip shows her swerving into oncoming lanes and reportedly nearly running over a friend while exiting the parking lot. Sources have suggested that this outing comes as a direct reaction to the ongoing fallout from Federline's recently released memoir. Insider reports indicate that the revelations contained within have reopened old wounds for the pop star, causing her to feel overwhelmed and emotionally fragile. A source close to Britney disclosed, "She's spiraling. It's reopening old wounds," hinting at the toll that Federline's comments about her mental health have taken on her. In the video, Britney appeared increasingly frustrated, struggling to get into her gated home, which only exacerbated the situation. Eyewitness accounts describe her attempting to input the gate code multiple times, seemingly agitated as she waited for it to open. After about 30 minutes, she finally managed to gain entry, but reports state that the entire episode highlighted her ongoing struggles with managing her life, particularly in the wake of Federline's memoir. This incident has sparked a wave of concern among fans and observers alike. Comments on social media have ranged from supportive to worrisome. Many supporters express their compassion for Britney, while others argue that this kind of behavior is troubling to witness. One fan tweeted, "Watching her struggle like this is heartbreaking. We want her to find peace," showcasing the empathy many feel for her current state. Britney's erratic driving incident, coupled with Federline's accusations, has ignited a fierce debate online, centering on accountability and the portrayal of mental health in the media. Critics of Federline have pointed to his memoir as an exploitative move, claiming he's cashing in on Britney's hardships rather than supporting her growth. In response, Britney has surfaced her frustrations by calling his allegations white lies that are hurtful and damaging. Adding to the drama, allegations included in Federline's memoir about Britney's parenting have been met with backlash, further complicating the public narrative around her. While he reportedly claimed alarming details about her behavior, fans remain vigilant in defending Britney and pointing out that these stories often lack compassion and context. Fan reactions continue to flood in, with many expressing deep concern over Britney's well-being. One commentator pointed out, "It's clear that she's going through so much. I just hope she finds the help she needs." This sentiment underscores the collective hope that the pop star can navigate through this storm and come out stronger on the other side. Don't touch that dial. This situation is evolving rapidly. Plus, just when you think it can't get any more dramatic, Kevin Federline is now claiming that their sons have distanced themselves from Britney again. You're not going to want to miss what he revealed next. Kevin Federline is firing shots again, and this time he's claiming that their sons are distancing themselves from Britney Spears. Just as the drama from Federline's tell-all memoir continues to unfold, he's making more waves by revealing alarming details about their children's relationship with Britney. This adds another layer to an already complicated family dynamic that has fans talking. In a recent appearance on Piers Morgan Uncensored, Kevin Federline made some shocking statements regarding his and Britney's sons, Sean Preston and Jaden James. He claimed that the boys have stopped seeing their mother, citing concerns for her well-being. "Britney saw one of my sons one day this year, and he decided not to go back over there because of what he saw," he said, adding that Jaden has also distanced himself recently. Federline painted a picture of terrified children who worry about their mother, mentioning that one of his sons called him in distress, saying he was afraid for her life. He stated, "They're terrified and they're worried about their mom, and they don't know how to help because of what all of this has cost." These claims have not only ignited discussion among fans, but have also raised eyebrows regarding the implications of Federline's allegations, given how personal and sensitive they are. This new narrative is particularly troubling for supporters of Britney. Fans are questioning the veracity of Federline's statements and are quick to label him a manipulator. One fan commented on social media, "It feels like he's trying to pit them against her again," while another echoed the sentiment that his comments reflect more about his motives than Britney's parenting. Interestingly, this is not the first time Federline has shared concerning anecdotes about Britney. His memoir, You Thought You Knew, included allegations about her mental health and parenting that have received significant backlash. Many fans think that these claims are an attempt to tarnish Britney's reputation and squeeze money from her history, rather than genuinely address any family issues for the boys' benefit. Critics argue that exploiting her struggles only perpetuates the ongoing stigma surrounding mental health and women's rights. Britney, for her part, has been visibly hurt by the comments made in both the memoir and in interviews. Following the release of Federline's book, she took to social media to express her emotional exhaustion, stating, "Trust me, those white lies in that book are going straight to the bank. I am the only one who genuinely gets hurt here." This brings to light the tension not just between the couple, but also the children who are caught in the middle of an ongoing public feud. Furthermore, fans are questioning the timing of Federline's latest revelations, particularly against the backdrop of growing support for Britney. With Colleen Hoover rallying for Spears' recent memoir, The Woman in Me, many wonder if Federline's statements are a desperate attempt to reclaim control over the narrative surrounding his family. Fans are passionately standing by Britney, reminding us that she deserves a fair chance to reconnect with her sons. One commentator stated, "The kids need their mom, not more drama. Why can't everyone just let her heal in peace?" This highlights the growing concern and support for Britney, as many hope for her to emerge from this tumultuous chapter in her life. Keep it locked because the drama surrounding these two is far from over. Plus, you won't want to miss our upcoming recap, where we'll hit all the highs and lows from this week's unfolding saga surrounding Britney and Kevin. What a roller coaster this has been, folks. First up, Kevin Federline dropped a bomb with his tell-all, and Britney just wants to stay in bed. Meanwhile, Colleen Hoover rallied fans to boost Britney's memoir to the top of the charts, showing her support loud and clear. Then, troubling footage surfaced of Britney driving erratically, raising major concerns. And finally, Kevin claimed their sons have distanced themselves from Britney, citing fears for her well-being. If you enjoyed this juicy gossip, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications so you never miss a moment. Share your thoughts in the comments and follow us on all our socials for the latest updates. Tomorrow, we dive into more celebrity drama that you won't want to miss. This is T-Facts, where reality gets real and gossip gets juicy. Stay fabulous, Fame Fam.